These are the worst guys to date. If you notice any of these 5 red flags, you run. Number 1, the guy that talks bad about his ex-girlfriend. In what world is it okay to tell the secrets she entrusted you with, or things you two have bonded over, experienced in a moment of intimacy and trust? And the thing is, guys, I'm so embarrassed to say this, all of these 5 red flags I'm naming are things I've experienced. So yes, I did date a guy who was talking so bad about his girlfriend, who I never knew, talking about all the secrets she ever told him. And I was just sitting there like, mister, what the fuck? This actually says more about you than it does about her, because you're the one bad-mouthing her in your free time while you're trying to date someone else. The same way he's talking about her, he will talk about you. Because let's be for real, if you two break up, there won't be a big difference. Number 2, the chronic complainer. The type of guy that complains constantly. He is always the victim. They never take accountability for their actions and always blame everyone else for their problems. Your problems are never as bad as his problems. He always has to one-up you. You will take the role of a supporter 24/7. Just a very unhealthy and toxic dynamic overall. Being able to take accountability as an adult, or like when you're dating someone or in a relationship, is like the bare minimum. I'm sorry. Number 3, the guy which personality trait is lying. Liar, liar, liar. That's the type of guy who lies where he was, who he was with, when he was, where. And I know it's controversial, but you don't have to know everything about who you're dating. But the fundament of a relationship is trust. And if I can't even trust you with the basic, how do you think we can build up anything? Lying often goes hand in hand with manipulation, because these type of guys often manipulate the situation they are in their favor to twist the truth, hide mistakes, or even just avoid accountability for what they have done. And if you just start dating or seeing someone, at least be honest and be respectful to the time of the person in front of you, because nothing is set yet. Allow the person to actually be able to move away. These types of guys create an environment of confusion and self-doubt, and after a while you will be doubting your own personality, thinking that something's wrong with your judgment. The next type of guy is the gamer type of guy, and I'm not talking about like playing video games. It's people who play around as if they have the options of a video game, and they love it. The type of guy that tests out particular boundaries. He starts playing this hot and cold game. I want you, I don't want you game. I'm not interested, I'm so interested. Oh, I don't want you, but you cannot see another guy. I don't have enough time nor energy for these kind of stupid childish games. I'll be freaking honest. I'm trying to defend these kind of guys, but what I've noticed a lot with that type is that a lot of times they don't even know what they want for themselves, but it's just not fair to push that on someone else. If you're indecisive, don't pull or string along someone else. This guy is the type of guy that fits to the saying, we as girls hear as children, if he likes you, he'll be mean to you. This is the type of guy that is so judgmental, judges everything you do, and is mean to you. It undermines your efforts, which in the end will make you seek his approval. I've been in a situation where I dated someone who I wanted the approval of, because that's how the dynamic kind of evolved after a while. It was such an unhealthy dynamic. It's not something I would ever recommend any, because if the only spark they can enlight is the spark of wanting to have the approval and nothing else, that's not something you are trying to achieve or seek after. So these are my 5 red flags in guys I have experienced when dating, and I don't recommend. Like, no.